A world of opulence, power, and excess. But behind the velvet ropes of Diddy's infamous parties lies a much darker story. Broken bottles, stained sheets, and whispers of razor blades, powder, and scandal. From masked dancers and lingerie-clad women to the shocking remnants found after the party, these exclusive gatherings have become legendary for all the wrong reasons. Is this the ultimate playground of the rich and famous, or a sinister scene hidden behind designer curtains? Today, we're diving deep into the chaos, controversy, and alleged debauchery of Diddy's most talked about parties. Buckle up, this is not for the faint of heart. Let's take a closer look. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lindsay Unfiltered. And today we're going to be doing a deep dive into Diddy's parties. How they looked, what they consisted of, and what they really mean to the elite society. Now, in order to do this, we're going to look at a prominent example of a party that Diddy threw for his friend at the time, Meek Mill, in Las Vegas back in 2014. Now, this was for Meek Mill's 27th birthday party, and an exquisite $7.5 million Persian mansion was rented for the rate of $25,000 for 24 hours. And after a day of debauchery and partying like no other, the property manager said that the property was left absolutely disgusting. According to Daily Mail, he says that there were broken bottles of alcohol, used condoms, blood on the beddings, powder, razor blades by the hundreds, lubricant on the dressers, and marble floors. Now, what stands out about this to me is the razor blades by the hundreds. That's just a scary sight. Think about you renting your property out to someone that's very, very esteemed. You know they're going to do substances, right? You know there's a chance that substances may be taken because it's a party and over 900 people ended up attending. But to resurface in your property the next day, to have to step over razor blades and empty condom packets can only be seen as nothing short of a nightmare. The property manager goes on to say he found panties, bras, and lingerie and phones in bushes behind the bowling alley. Now, that makes me raise an eyebrow, because why on earth are there phones in bushes, underwear in bushes? It's kind of suspect, right? Now, something we know about Diddy is that he loves to have women at his parties. Nude women, curvaceous women, masked women, what have you. It's Guy's party. Sure, okay. But the thing that I found incredibly concerning about this instance was that a woman was used as a platter, a meal dish, whatever the hell you want to call it. The article says, in one scene, a girl laid out on the table naked with only a tiny piece of clear vinyl covering the front of her body, for hygiene purposes, of course. So forget about the blood, the powder, the razor blades, but we have to lay a sheet of clear vinyl so we are hygienic and safe, right? As rows of sushi were framed on and around her while workers offered bottles of sauce. So these people want to eat off of other people, and it's not someone that they're in an intimate relationship with. They're using the human as an object, right? Art, I don't know. I don't really know what people get out of that, but the thing that I find concerning about it is that Allie Carter, an alleged victim of abuse by Sean Diddy Combs, basically has said that P. Diddy will offer party favors and have food on top of them and eat it off and things like that. They were favors to them, not even seen as real humans. So when I see it with my own eyes, her story becomes just that much easier to corroborate for me. So we see all kinds of celebrities in the footage. You see French Montana, you see Meek Mill, you see King Bot, you see all of these people. And I've gone through Getty Images and looked at maybe about 500 pictures of Diddy's parties and investigation for this video. And I've seen him with almost every celebrity you could think of, partying, drinking, having a good time. And it seems like they're on top of the world. But now that Sean Diddy Combs is in a little bit of hot water, none of these people have spoken up on his behalf. But when things were good and they were partying and they were doing the damn thing as they thought, they were all smiles and giggles. But who are your real friends? I feel like these people should have known what was going on. Allegedly, if you're that close to a person in his space, smiling, all of this, and he becomes a distant stranger to you just that fast. It shows how people operate, right? Even to a billionaire, they will throw you away like trash. As soon as the public regards you as no good, you're nothing. Another interesting tidbit about this party is that Diddy requested new locks and all kinds of other things for the doors. According to the article, they requested that all interior bedroom door locks were to be ordered new and left unopened for their arrival for security purposes, as they would need to supervise the installation. And both keys were to be given to Mr. Combs directly and nobody else. And they also requested double-sided locks on bedroom doors to be unlocked for guest arrival, with 2 sets to be given to Diddy. So it also shows that Diddy wanted full privacy in this event, right? He wanted control over the locks on the doors. He wanted to be able to get in and out of any room as he pleased when he pleased. So over 900 people showed up. 900. And the property manager believed that most of them were doing some type of substance or drinking alcohol in a large quantity because of the amount of powder. He said he thought there was powdered sugar everywhere when he got to the residence. He thought there was a powdered donut party in that bitch. Do you understand me? Diddy paid a pretty penny back in 2014 for 24 hours, $25,000. But I think the debauchery and the damage to the home may have exceeded that. I don't have an estimate. The estimate's not in the article, but just from hearing, the property manager had to step over piles of dope and piles of razors and condoms and this and that. I would have had a hazmat suit on. You know what I mean? You gotta risk it for the biscuit, I guess, if you're the property manager. But a part of me would have been like, what went on here last night? 900 people? Condoms a galore? Oh, no. Daily Mail goes on to say, the party ended around 3 a.m. and there was rampant cocaine use with broken bottles and condom wrappers all over the place. The bedrooms were left in disarray. He estimated he collected around half an ounce of cocaine from around the place. I thought it was powdered sugar everywhere. I feel like you knew it wasn't powdered sugar. And the fact that they so recklessly destroyed the place and left shows the crass ability of some celebrities, right? When I go to a hotel room, I know there are housekeepers there, right? I try to put my trash away. I try to not leave the place a mess. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to make their job easier for them. When I'm at a restaurant, I try to make their job easier for them because I could so very easily be the person cleaning that room. I could so very easily be the person serving that food, cleaning that table, bussing that table. I've been there, right? I've been there. And it takes a second. But you go a step further when you leave your DNA all over the place. Used condoms. You know, it's too much. It's too much. But the crassness of some celebrities, I paid $25,000. We could just leave all our shit there. Roll out in the morning. They'll deal with it. They'll deal with all the evidence of all of our shit that we did last night. Unfair and improper, right? So, reading this article led me to draw the conclusion, my friends, that Diddy's parties need elements. You need elements to create a perfect Diddy party, right? So, what are those elements? I would say one of those elements is substances. It's not a party without substances. Whatever substance you want to pick, just throw one up there. Substances, including alcohol. 2, women galore. Young women, old women, women. Okay. And there have been allegations that there were minors as well. But that is a requirement. Women must be there. Okay. Women must be there because guys want to get laid. I'm sorry for saying it this way, but that is a requirement for the Diddy party. Third requirement for the Diddy party is some type of privacy or exclusivity, right? What do I mean by that? There has to be places that Diddy and his entourage, orgiage, can get to without anybody else knowing that they're there, right? There has to be places sequestered off from the main public where they can go and party harder and then come out and rejoin the original party. So I feel like those are the 3 main contenders for a Diddy party cocktail, right? What do you guys think about that? I don't know. My theory going into this is that P. Diddy, and they all work in tandem, right? All of his elements work in tandem, in my opinion. He uses the alcohol and the substances to coerce the women to go to the secluded places. That's my opinion. That's what I'm getting from reading the lawsuits, from looking at the evidence, from looking at eyewitness reports or interviews. That's what I'm getting. These elements were needed because they loosened women up, which is incredibly predatory, right? With that being said, have any of you ever been to a Diddy party? If so, I sound like a commercial. Have you ever been to a Diddy party? If so, come on and I'll interview you. Have you ever been a victim of abuse, trafficking, and you want to tell your story? Hey, I have almost 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Let's get your story out. Let's talk to the public about it. You know, I am a very open person, a very accepting person. I know how to have a good conversation without digging too deep if you don't want me to dig too deep. Now, with that being said, what do you guys think about Meek Mill's 27th birthday? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, exciting news. I will be streaming every day the month of January. We will have topics galore. Current event topics, Diddy topics, Gypsy Rose topics, all kinds of things. And we're going to make it a daily thing. We're on a subathon. We're trying to run those subs up. So guys, make sure to subscribe if you want to see the daily live shows. Come on in. We're going to have fun. We're going to make it something different. So if you enjoy something different, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed looking into this specific Diddy party to try to give you a closer look into what a Diddy party is. This has been Lindsay Unfiltered. Bye now.